Hey, this is Marcus Washington, MTC Media, wrapping up day one here at the ACC Tournament. 3 games today. It started out with a really good one that came down to the end. Notre Dame beat Georgia Tech. Notre Dame had a 17-point lead in that game. Georgia Tech comes all the way back, takes the lead by 1 point late. Notre Dame behind some splendid play from Marcus Burton and Braden Shrewsbury, who I always had to fight not to call him Micah, his dad's name. But both those guys had a big game. Shrewsbury had 23. Burton had 21 points in that. And for Georgia Tech, Nathan George had the big game. He had 24 points. A couple of key turnovers down the stretch by George, but Notre Dame holds off the Yellow Jackets late. In the second game of the day, we had NC State and Louisville in the which coach will be fired bowl. Kevin Keese is certainly, it's not a secret, he's certainly fighting for his coaching life, whether they're saying it publicly or not. NC State won 94-85. Keats in his post-game said, you know, he knew this wasn't going to be a defensive type of game. It ended up being a shootout, and even without a key player, NC State pulls it out. Casey Marcel had 25 points. Jaden Taylor with 18. Michael O'Connor had 16. Louisville was led by Sky Clark, who frankly was the best player on the floor. Clark ended up scoring 36 points on 12 for 17 shooting. He was 7 for 9 from 3 and 5 for 5 from the free throw line. You talk about video game numbers, that is video games numbers. And the last game of the night, the game that just finished, Boston College 81, Miami of Florida 65. Boston College pretty much controlled this from the outset, getting up as much as 16 in the first half. Quentin Post, when he was Quentin Post, 30 points, 13 rebounds. Jaden Zachary had 16 points and 16 points and 3 assists. For Miami, who ends a very weird season, Nigel Pack had 18 points. Now today was 3 games. Tomorrow there are 4 games starting at noon. I cannot guarantee how much energy I will have left to smile by the time we get to Thursday or Friday. Nevertheless, for all the way to Saturday night. But a great first day here. Very good games here today. Different in many ways, but also exciting in many ways. If you like the individual type of performances, certainly Sky Clark and Quentin Post fill that need. If you wanted one that comes down to the last 2-3 possessions, Notre Dame and Georgia Tech was certainly that. So we hope for 4 good games tomorrow, to help a brother out on the energy level. Better be 4 good games tomorrow. This is Marcus Washington signing off from MTC Media. See you tomorrow bright and early.